By the end of this lesson, you should be able to solve problems on linear motion with uniform acceleration using v equals u plus at plus half at squared, u squared plus 2as. Listen to the conversation.
Excuse me, how far is the nearest restaurant?
It is about 15 minutes down this road.
Oh, thanks a lot.
If the time taken from the junction to the restaurant by walking is 15 minutes, can you estimate the distance of the restaurant from the junction? We know that it takes 15 minutes to walk to the restaurant. If Ahmad walks with a velocity of 2 meters per second, calculate the distance to the restaurant. The distance can be calculated using the formula v equals s over t. Given that velocity v equals 2 meters per second, time t equals 900 seconds, rearrange the equation v equals s over t to make s as the subject of the equation. S equals v times t. The distance to the restaurant is 1,800 meters. Suraya cycles to her school with an average velocity of 5 meters per second. The school is 900 meters from her house. Determine the time taken to reach the school. The time taken can be calculated using the formula v equals s over t, given that velocity v equals 5 meters per second, displacement s equals 900 meters. Rearrange the equation v equals s over t to make t the subject of the equation. T equals s over v. The time taken to reach the school is 180 seconds. Both daily situations shown before are some of the situations that we may face or experience in our daily life. In the previous lesson, we have learned how to calculate velocity, acceleration, displacement, and time using equations a equals v minus u over t and v equals s over t. We can also determine unknown physical quantities which are important to describe a linear motion with uniform acceleration by using equations of linear motion as follows. V equals u plus at. S equals ut plus half at squared. V squared equals u squared plus 2as. Click on each equation to know how it is being derived. Let us look at another problem. In the 100-meter sprint event at the Asian Games, the Malaysian sprinter accelerates uniformly for 7 seconds from rest. His displacement is 50 meters. Determine his acceleration. List out all the information given in the problem. Can you solve the problem by using the equation A equals V minus U over T? We know that displacement S equals 50 meters. He starts from rest. Therefore, initial velocity u equals 0 meter per second, time taken t equals 7 seconds. Which of the following equations of linear motion can be used to solve the problem? A car traveling at 20 meters per second has a braking distance of 50 meters. Determine the acceleration of the car. Which of the following equations of linear motion can be used to solve the problem?
Solve this problem using equations of linear motion. A lorry moves with a velocity of 20 meters per second. It brakes and the velocity of the lorry decreases to 10 meters per second in 4 seconds. Determine its acceleration. Does the lorry accelerate or decelerate? How long does it take for the lorry to fully stop after it brakes? What is the distance traveled by the lorry from the time the driver brakes until the lorry fully stops, namely, the braking distance? By using equations of linear motion, we can determine unknown physical quantities which are important to describe linear motion.